welcome back to Chapter Day. Happy Tuesday. And it is, let's see, coming to the end of another month. The first month of the year, January, is almost so close. Today is the 28th. We will be reading 1 Chronicles chapter 7, or at least attempting to go through the verses. But, you know, I'm not reading the names per se. So yesterday we saw the listings for the genealogies of the Levites, sons of Levi, for the Levites. And there's some of the cities they were given by the children, the other tribes of Israel. Today, let's see what we will encounter. Now the sons of Issachar were Tola and Puah, Jeshub and Shimram, 4. So Issachar had 4 sons, and then they had sons. Okay, and I'll read verse 4. And with them by their generations after the house of their fathers were bands of soldiers for war, 36,000 men, for they had many wives and sons. Like I was saying yesterday, they did not just marry one woman. They had wives, then they had concubines. I'm not sure what the big difference was between the two sets, but all of these people, these Israelites, followed in that footstep of, I don't know when it stopped, but it seems that they came out of Egypt with that mindset. And then verse 5, and their brethren among all the families of Issachar were valiant men of might, reckoned in all by their genealogies 87,000. So they were a large group, 87,000. The sons of Benjamin, Bilhah and Becher, Jediel. So now they're going from Issachar on to Benjamin. And then from Benjamin's sons on. I'm going to read verse 9. And the number of them after their genealogy by their generations, heads of the house of their fathers, mighty men of valor, was 20,200. Okay, that's the sons of Benjamin. And then they go on to verse 13. The sons of Naphtali, he had Jaziel, Guni, Jezer, Shalom, and Bilhah. That's 5 sons. And then they go on to the sons of Manasseh. So they didn't really give a breakdown for the sons of Naphtali. Not sure why, but they went on to the sons of Manasseh, then to the sons of Ephraim. And, okay, so I'm going to read from verse 22. And Ephraim their father mourned many days, and his brethren came to comfort him. Okay. I'm going to go up to verse 21. So we might have an idea what they're really referring to. From verse 21, and Zabad his son, that was the son of Ephraim, or the son of one of Ephraim's sons, and Shethullah his son, and Ezer and Eliad, whom the men of Gath that were born in that land slew, because they came down to take away their cattle. And Ephraim their father mourned many days, and his brethren came to comfort him. So apparently there seemed to have been some slaying of Ephraim's sons, because I'm not sure if they went to take the cattle from the people of Gath, or the people of Gath came to take the cattle from them, and they were slain. And their father mourned for them, and when he went into his wife, she conceived and bare a son, and he called his name Beriah, because it went evil with his house. And his daughter was Shirah, who built Beth-horon, the nether, and the upper, and Uzan-Shirah. And Ripha was his son also, Resheph, and Tilah his son, and Tihan. So apparently some of the sons of Ephraim were killed, and then he had more sons, of course. Verse 28, and their possessions and habitations were Bethel, and the towns thereof, and eastward Naran, and westward Jezer, with the towns thereof. Okay. So Manasseh was Joseph's son, and so was Ephraim, Joseph's son. So they're giving genealogies for both of them here. And all of that goes all the way down to verse 40. All these were the children of Asher, heads of their father's house, choice and mighty men of valor, chief of the princes. And the number throughout the genealogy of them that were apt to the war and to battle was 20 and 6,000. So they gave genealogies for Benjamin, Naphtali, Ephraim, Manasseh, and Asher. And apparently the counting, and Issachar. Issachar was the first one. Apparently the thing they were checking on were men who could fight. So they really didn't talk much about women, but men who can fight, those who were of that fighting age. And I believe it was from 20 up to 60. I think that's, if I remember the commandment of God, they were only supposed to take people into battle from 20 years old up to 60. Yeah. Okay, that's it. The genealogies for those, again, Issachar, Benjamin, Naphtali, Ephraim, Manasseh, Asher. Those were the ones given. And apparently two of Ephraim's sons were killed in some fight with the people of Gath, which were, I believe, Philistines, and he had more sons, and their descendants also came through. And the towns, they also named the towns in which a lot of these. So it seems for each tribe, they had different cities. So when they came together, I mean, when we hear about some of the cities from past readings, it's because they were from different tribes that they came together, fought together or fought against each other, whichever way it went. And that's going to be it for chapter 7 of 1 Chronicles today. I won't try to read anything more because it's just a lot of switching over from names of one of the 12 tribes to the other, and the names of their towns, etc. Reading Chronicles is not quite straightforward. It's very back and forth. You have to keep going back and forth. But that's it for today. Again, take your Bible and read, or try to get a better understanding. Again, you will be encountering a lot of names and genealogies. If you're interested in knowing some of the names of some of the tribes, then you can sit and read them. If some of the names maybe that you heard before in some of the other chapters ring a bell, you can come back here and check to see whose son it was, or from whose descendant, or whose descendant it was. You may be able to get that information here. Okay, so keep listening, because that's how we get faith. Take care. Bye.